Good, happy Wednesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast. Let's get started. First up, Amherst family wants others after HP computer battery explodes. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
Winter can be a lot of fun. Driving in winter can be a lot of fun as well. On the road, in the all-wheel drive Honda CR-V. Now, get the all-wheel drive CR-V for just $199 a month. This winter, have some real fun in the all-wheel drive Honda CR-V. See your New England Honda dealer today.
Boom, just explosion.
Eric Kostecki says his laptop was on the kitchen butcher block in his Amherst home when the battery exploded.
We all ran into the kitchen and saw the plume of flames and smoke, and the fire alarms were going off. It was pretty scary.
Luckily, his family wasn't near the explosion and no one was hurt.
You guys remember it on fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Was it scary?
Yes.
Eric and his wife grabbed fire extinguishers.
And we sprayed the computer, sprayed the butcher block. You know, there was white everywhere, and then eventually it ends up in the snow outside.
Eric has a new laptop now with new batteries, but believes the batteries that exploded in his home were replacement lithium-ion batteries related to the recall that was first issued 7 months ago. At that time, Hewlett-Packard recalled 41,000 laptops because batteries could overheat, explode, and cause fires. Now the recall is adding another 101,000 batteries shipped with certain HP or compact computers sold from March 2013 through October 2016. HP says consumers with affected computers should remove the batteries, contact HP for replacements, and only use the computer by plugging it in. Toshiba also recently issued a laptop lithium-ion battery recall.
I sanded it about 1/8 of an inch, and still you can see some marks that I wasn't able to get out, but
Eric repaired the butcher block and now wants to send a message.
we need to let people know so this doesn't happen again, because thank God no one was injured.
In Amherst, Jean Mackin, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Looks very scary. Sununu makes push for school choice, tells NHOne News parents have to have the final say. Let's take a listen to this video from NHOne News.
The journey to sobriety and the struggle to get their kids back. Recovery lasts a lifetime. Tuesday on NHOne News at 5 and 10.
Sununu, live right here. You talked just a moment ago about your passion for school choice. Your kids live it. How will you implement that now that you're going to get Frank Edelblue as your commissioner? What kind of changes could we see here in New Hampshire?
Well, again, I think the structure of what we have in New Hampshire is pretty darn solid. It's just a matter of having somebody and some leadership to really implement those innovations that are possible for us. So it could be making sure that folks that want to homeschool maybe have a little extra money to homeschool, or folks that want a better choice in their public education system, or maybe want better choices with charter schools or whatever it might be, have those options available to them. At the end of the day, parents have to know that they have the final say in where their kids are going to go to school, and to provide that long-term benefit for their families, and ultimately it really benefits everyone in the state of New Hampshire.
Governor, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much. The governor also signing a proclamation making this week in New Hampshire School Choice Week. Reporting live at the Currier Museum of Art in downtown Manchester on NH1 News Political Director Paul Steinhauser.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Trump may suspend some immigration from Iraq, 6 other countries, sources. President Donald Trump is set to unveil executive actions on immigration, one of his central campaign promises, and could move to suspend some immigration from Iraq, Iran, Liberia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Yemen, either temporarily or indefinitely, said sources familiar with the plans that have been under consideration. U.S. demoted to flawed democracy by economics research arm. The U.S. has been demoted from a full democracy to a flawed democracy for the first time, according to the Economics Intelligence Unit. Kim Jong-un wants to meet Trump. Will never give up nukes, say defector. Let's take a listen to this video from CNN.
Kim Jong-un is planning a massive nuclear push this year, exploiting power changes in the United States and South Korea. That's the opinion of this man, the highest-ranking North Korean diplomat to defect in almost 20 years. Tae Yong-ho escaped his embassy in London last summer. He tells me Donald Trump's rise to power shocked them all.
Trump, changed the court, so it is really a surprise to Kim Jong-un and North Korean regime.
Tae says Kim Jong-un sees an opportunity for a new relationship with President Trump, as long as he's not asked to give up the one thing that worries the world most.
There's nothing that Washington, anybody else could do to convince Kim Jong-un to give up his nuclear weapons.
He will never give up his nuclear development. If America continues this policy against North Korea, then he openly said that he will continue to his military capability with nuclear weapons, and also, he call it preemptive strike capability. That is ICBM.
Kim Jong-un has said he is close to test launching an intercontinental ballistic missile, or ICBM. Tae says he should be taken at his word. As for President Trump suggesting he may meet Kim Jong-un, a terrible idea, according to Tae.
It may serve to justify his legitimacy of the leader of North Korea, and even Chinese, President Xi Jinping, and even Russian President, Putin. They haven't even met, the Kim Jong-un.
Tae has a blunt warning for China. If you don't do more to cut off funds for the North's nuclear ambitions, you may regret it.
In the future, in the long run, it can be a direct threat to China as well.
Do you think there could be a scenario where North Korea turns on China?
According to international geopolitics, there is no eternal enemy or friend.
Tae says there's no trust, no loyalty among elites in North Korea, just fear, as Kim Jong-un continues to execute high-ranking officials, often, he claims, without proper cause or explanation. Tae may have escaped what he calls the slave system with his wife and 2 sons, but says freedom is bittersweet.
I spent 50 years of my life on the wrong side.
Paula Hancock's CNN Seoul.
Okay, and there you go on that report. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday. See you back here later on today. Goodbye, everyone.